Below you absolute legends. We have a small cube of iron, and it weighs 75 grams. We're going to heat it until we liquefy those iron atoms. Those iron atoms, when they're solid, they begin like this rigid crystalline setup. They're moving, but they're very close together, and their forces are very strong between the iron atoms. The heat added goes into overcoming the forces between the iron atoms and increasing their speed, increasing their velocity. That's where the energy goes to go from solid to liquid iron here. How much energy is it going to take in joules to increase that block of iron to melt to 1535 degrees Celsius here? We need to know how much energy joules it's going to take, and then kind of help us understand the quantity of that. We'll convert it into calories at the very end. To understand, to calculate how much energy it's going to take here, we need the specific heat of specifically iron. So we use the specific heat of water in a lot of problems, but because we're talking about a block of iron, this is the specific heat of iron. Remember, specific heat is a number that is specific to this matter. And this number here is 0.499. That is how many joules it takes to increase 1 gram of iron 1 degree centigrade. We don't have 1 gram of iron. We have 75 grams of iron. So that works out nice. Put the 75 grams on top. Gram cancels. We have to cancel out Celsius or centigrade. Now we are given 2 temperatures. We're told that it starts at 25 and ends at 1535. We want to know the change in temperature, how much the temperature was increased. And the temperature was increased 1,510 degrees Celsius. So just take a moment and figure out what I did to get the 1,510. Did I add, subtract, multiply, or divide to get the difference in temperature? So that 1,510 degrees Celsius, that's what goes into our scaffold. Everything cancels out except for joules. So let's calculate this answer here in joules. My units probably coming off the screen there, but I got 56,511.75 joules. That's how much energy it's going to take to increase the temperature of that iron to melt it right there. So that's our answer in joules. Let's calculate that number let's convert that into calories. Got to make some room here on my board. Now the conversion of joules to food calories is for every 1 joule, there are 0.24 food calories. So that is 13,562.82 calories. Whoa, that's a lot of energy when I think about that in food calories, just to melt 75 grams of iron right there. I hope that helps. Thank you.